Hey beauties, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video and the lack of my brows, I am going to be showing you how I tint my eyebrows at home using henna. This video has been so highly requested ever since I did my Cleopatra and Ancient Era Beauty Secrets video, which thank you guys so much for all the love on that video. I'm so glad you guys loved it. If you're new to my channel and haven't seen it yet, I'll make sure to link it up here and in the description box for y'all. But yeah, ever since I did that video, I've been getting so many messages requesting that I do a full detailed tutorial on how I tint my eyebrows. I even met some subscribers in person and y'all made sure to tell me that I need to film this video, so here it is for you guys. So before we get started, I'm gonna hit y'all with some facts and history in case y'all are like, what is henna? Where does it come from? Is it safe to use on my brows? How do I know it's not gonna make my brows fall off? I mean, this is an important part of your face, so you don't want to screw it up, you know, no pressure or anything. It is so easy and simple to do yourself. I am not a professional, no, but just don't come for me if you screw it up. I mean, this is really hard to screw up, so. But all jokes aside, this is very safe and natural. Henna is actually a plant. Henna leaves are actually taken, they're dried up, and they're grinded down into very fine powder. The henna plant contains lawson, which is a reddish orange dye that binds with the keratin in our skin and hair and safely stains it. Queen Cleopatra, the ancient Egyptian pharaoh, not only used henna to tint her eyebrows, but she also used it to dye her hair, which is so popular all over the Middle East and in India. She also used henna to paint her nails into like a reddish brown color. I'm not really into that, but so innovative and brilliant. Isn't that all so interesting? I think it's so fascinating learning about the history of beauty and makeup. Let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial so I can show y'all how I tint my eyebrows. So for the materials needed, I'm using this tint kit that I got off Amazon. I'm gonna leave all the links down below in the description box for you guys. I got it in the color medium brown, and when I was looking for a tint kit, I made sure to get one that has no ammonia. It's very important that with any kit you buy, you make sure it has no ammonia in it because it's very bad for your hair. This kit includes 20 pre-measured color capsules, a cream developer which is going to activate the henna, an angled applicator brush which is actually really good, a mixing cup. I actually used a small glass bowl, but you can use whatever you want as long as it's not metal, and an instruction sheet which is actually really helpful and important to read. And something that's not included but you will need is 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm starting by breaking apart one capsule and pouring the henna powder into a bowl. Now I'm adding 1/4 of a teaspoon of the developer onto the powder. If you don't have a teaspoon, just add an equal amount as the powder. And finally mix it together really well. So to start, I'm taking a little bit on the angled brush and I'm just outlining my natural brows. If you feel like you messed up a little bit or you're not liking the shape, just get a clean brush and wipe it away. Super easy to fix, you just don't want to keep it on there for too long. Once you've outlined your brow structure and you have a good layer on there, you want to go back in with a generous amount and cover your brows to make sure you tint every single hair. I know it looks so crazy. It looks like box brows right now, which is not cute, but I promise it won't look like this once it's done. We're gonna give it about 7 minutes. If you have really light hair, you should wait about only 5 minutes. And if you have really dark hair and you want a dark brow, then go ahead and wait 10 minutes, but no longer than that. I want it kind of in the middle, so I'm gonna wait about 7-8 minutes max. We all use those face masks that say only leave on for about 10 minutes, and we actually leave it on for like 24 hours. Yeah, no, this is not the case. Don't do that. Don't leave it on for more than 10 minutes, because I don't know what will happen, but we're not trying to find out. I mean, they could turn pitch black, like marker black, and that's not cute, or they could fall off. I don't know. Let's not find out. And also, I'm doing just one brow at a time so I can show you all the comparison, but I also really do recommend just doing one brow at a time so you can focus on that brow, you can perfect it, and stick in the time limit so you don't go overboard trying to finish the other brow in time. So now that my time's up, I need 2 paper towels, one that is damp, I made sure to squeeze all the excess water out, and one that is completely dry. I'm gonna go ahead and take the damp one, and I am going to swipe lightly. You don't have to put too much pressure, but just enough pressure to get all the excess product off. Once you've wiped off all the excess product with a damp paper towel, you want to go in with a dry paper towel and make sure everything is nice and dry and cleaned up. Now I'm going to grab a spoolie and brush through my brow hairs. And that is how you tint your brows. I mean, look at the difference. That is huge. I love the results so much. Imagine waking up with brows like this, not having to fill it in, not having to touch it, put any makeup on whatsoever. I love how natural it looks, and I love how well it filled in my sparse brows. You can see I have a lot of sparseness right up here, if you will. As you can see, it filled it in so nicely. I mean, it looks different than the tint on my actual hair, but it still gave that coverage to the little gap I have in my brow. So I love that. And the outline of my brow is also much more defined in the most natural way. It's not like an ugly, straight, defined line. It looks so natural, and I overall love the color. It's such a beautiful, natural tone, and it looks so realistic. It looks like they're my brows. I didn't have to tint them or nothing. Like, what tint? Like, these are my brows. What do you mean? And the best thing about them is they last 3 to 6 weeks, which is amazing. It of course varies per person, but for me personally, I find that it lasts about 3.5 weeks, which is a perfect amount for me. And it is also waterproof, so it's literally perfect, a must for vacation. Every time I'm going out of town or on vacation, I have to tint my brows. I really hope you guys enjoyed this henna eyebrow tinting tutorial. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're planning to try tinting your eyebrows yourself at home, please comment down below and let me know. I love reading your comments, and I love knowing that I inspired some of y'all to try this out yourselves. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. And also, I'm gonna be doing post notification shout outs. So all you have to do is comment that you have your notification bell turned on, and you can get a shout out in my next video. And also follow me on my social medias. Bye, beauties.